Hey, sports fans, welcome back to another episode of Bucky's Sports Show. I am going to be discussing our football for this week. BA cannot make it this week, so I am just going to be going through and giving you my picks here for top 25 games. Right now, we are about an hour from kickoff for Indiana State. That game, Indiana is a 47.5 point favorite, and I like IU with the points and over on the points as well. Uh, Tomorrow, the 12 o'clock noon games, we got Clemson, a 3 point favorite at Georgia Tech. Give me Clemson to win by more than 3. We got number 4 Oregon at Northwestern, a 27.5 point favorite. I will take Oregon in that one as well, with the points. Next one, number 19 Alabama is playing at home against Wisconsin. Alabama's kind of been a little underwhelming this year, so I'm just going to money line. I don't know a whole lot about Wisconsin that game, so I'm just going to money line Alabama there. Oklahoma, I think Oklahoma's going to have a big day against Temple. They are a 23.5 point favorite. Give me Oklahoma and the spread there. Michigan, they are at home, 27.5 point favorite against Central Michigan. I like Michigan in a huge bounce back game there. Give me Michigan with the spread. Number 24 Auburn, they're 24.5 point favorites at home against South Alabama. I don't know a whole lot about either one of those teams, so I'm just going to money line Auburn there. Number 25 Missouri. Missouri had a come from behind win against Kansas last week at home. They are at home again against Louisiana. They're 26.5 point favorites. I don't know if I like the 26.5. Give me Missouri in the money line on that one. I don't know enough about Louisiana to take them and the points. Our 3:30 games. Number 6 Georgia at number 15 Tennessee. This is the game of the week. This is the must-watch game of the week. Number 6 at number 15, Georgia, Tennessee. Awesome game every year. Georgia's a 4-point favorite. Give me the dogs to win this one. I will take the spread. I think Georgia's going to win by more than 4 points. And I'm also going to take the over 50.5 points there as well. I think that's going to be a shootout, but I think Georgia's going to just win that one by a couple touchdowns, I think. Next up, we got Texas Tech hosting Oregon State. Texas Tech is a 23.5 point favorite. I like Texas Tech in this game. I don't know enough about either one of these teams to take the points, so I'm just going to money line Texas Tech. The next one is Iowa State at Arkansas State. Iowa State's a 21.5 point favorite. Iowa State has been screwing me on the spread this year, so I'm just going to money line them on that. The next game is UTEP at Texas. That game's off the board. Texas is a 40.5 point favorite. I would probably take Texas in 40.5, but I'm not going to bet that game just because it's off the board, and I don't know enough about UTEP in that one. Next up, number 18 at Miami. This is the last afternoon game. It actually starts at 4:30. I watched South Florida beat Florida for a little bit last week. I think South Florida coming in at number 18, they are overrated. I think they played an almost perfect game against Florida. I think Florida played awful. I like Miami at number 5 at home, 17.5. I think Miami wins this in an absolute landslide. Hammer the spread on this one. Miami by a million. The 7 o'clock games, we start off on the evening with Arkansas at Ole Miss. Ole Miss is a 6.5 point favorite. I like Ole Miss in this game as well. Give me the 6.5 point spread. I again, I think they're 2-3 touchdown win team there in that game. Lane Kiffin's going to have them ready to rock and roll. Next up, Ohio at Ohio State. Ohio has no chance in this game. Ohio State they annihilate them. 28.5 point favorite. Give me Ohio State and the spread there. And the points is over 49.5. I think Ohio State may score over 49.5 themselves. So I would take the spread and the over on that. Western Michigan at number 9, Illinois. Illinois comes in 27.5 point favorite. I like Illinois in that game. I don't know a whole lot about Western Michigan, but I think Illinois wins by the 4 or 5 touchdown margin there. So I would take Illinois in the spread in that one. This is the next two are your huge primetime games. 7:30. Texas number 16 Texas A&M at number 8 Notre Dame. Notre Dame is a 6.5 point favorite. I'm not sold on Notre Dame yet. I am not sold on them yet. I will actually take Texas A&M at plus 6.5. Give me the points. I think Notre Dame may win, but I think it's a close 1, 2, 3, 4 point ball game that's won late. Maybe even one on a last-second field goal. Again, I would moneyline Notre Dame, but I would take Texas A&M at plus 6.5. And if you want to buy that Texas A&M up a point or two and make that 7.5, 8.5, that might be something I would do as well. The other game we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out about Florida. We're gonna see if they just played bad last night. We're fixing to find, not last night but last week. We're fixing to find out because they are at number 3 LSU, and LSU is only a 7 point favorite. I like LSU. I think they're playing well. I do not like Brian Kelly. Give me LSU to win this one by 14 or so, so I would take LSU in the spread in that one. Our 7:45 game, Vanderbilt at number 11 South Carolina. Give me South Carolina. They are a -3. I think they win by a couple touchdowns. I will take South Carolina in the spread in that one. And then our last game, number 20 Utah at Wyoming. Utah comes in 23.5 point favorite. Again, I don't know a whole lot about Wyoming, but that's a game I think Utah has to win big by. So give me Utah and the spread there. Going to the NFL. Sunday's games, 1 o'clock. Buffalo at the New York Jets. Buffalo's a 6.5 point favorite. Hammer the spread on that one. 6.5, man. Buffalo, I think, is just going to annihilate them. The next one, New York Giants at Dallas Cowboys. Again, Dallas Cowboys, they're 4.5 point favorites. I think they too annihilate the New York Football Giants. I'm taking the Cowboys and the spread on that one as well. Jacksonville Jaguars at Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals are a 3.5 point favorite. I think, Cincinnati played a close game last week against Cleveland. I think they're better than what they showed last week. Give me Cincinnati to win by one touchdown, maybe 2. It could end up being around 10. But with that, give me the spread 3.5. Next up, Cleveland Browns at Baltimore. We are going with the Ravens at minus 11.5. That is a lot of points. Cleveland, they showed a little bit last week against Cincinnati. I don't know if I want to take the spread for either team. I will money line the Ravens in that one. Next up is the Los Angeles Rams at Tennessee Titans. I think the Titans are awful this year. The Rams are favored by 5.5. Give me the Rams to win that by that 7 to 10 point range. Give me the Rams and the spread there. The Chicago Bears at the Detroit Lions. Chicago absolutely collapsed last week. They could not finish that game. Give me the Detroit Lions and a bounce back. They're a 6.5 point favorite at home. I will take the Lions. I might just money line that one though and avoid the spread there. The Seahawks at the Steelers. I am not taking the spread in this one. Steelers are a 3 point favorite. Give me the money line for the Steelers. Next, again, another one I'm not taking the spread on. 49ers at the Saints. The 49ers are a 3 point favorite. Give me the money line on the 49ers. Our last 1 o'clock game is the New England Patriots at the Miami Dolphins. Now, this is an interesting one because the Dolphins were absolutely horrendous last week against Indianapolis. They come in at a 1.5 point favorite. I think the New England Patriots win that. I will money line the New England Patriots on that one. Next up is our 4 o'clock starts, 4:25, 4:05. This one here, it's a 4:05 start. It's the Denver Broncos at the Indianapolis Colts. While I'd like to say the Colts are going to win, they're not. The Broncos are going to win, and they're probably going to win by more than 2.5. So give me the Broncos and the spread there. I might even move that spread up to 3.5, 4.5. I really think Denver wins by 7 to 10 point range. Next up, Arizona Cardinals. They're hosting the Carolina Panthers. These are two teams I have not seen yet. I'm not taking the spread, but give me the Cardinals and a money line. Eagles at Chiefs. Rematch of last year's Super Bowl. Eagles are going in to Arrowhead with a 1.5 point favorite. I will take the Eagles, and I'm going to take them on the spread just because the odds are just a little bit better, and really 1.5. You might as well just gamble that they win by 2 on that one. But I do think it will be a close game. But the Eagles looked a lot better in their opener than what Kansas City did. So give me the Eagles and the spread there. Sunday Night Football. Atlanta Falcons at Minnesota Vikings. I've not seen the Falcons yet, but I have seen the Vikings. I saw their comeback. They're at home. Give me the Vikings. Give me the spread. They win this by more than 3.5. There's just something about the Vikings and the way they came back last week. I don't think they're going to mess around with the Falcons this week. Monday night, we got 2 Monday night games. I kind of wish we didn't, and I'll explain that here in a second. But the first one starts at 7 p.m. That's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Houston Texans. Texans are a 2.5 point favorite. I like the Texans this year. I think the Texans win the AFC South this year. Give me the Texans. Give me the spread. They win that by at least a field goal, probably a touchdown. The last game of the week, the Las Vegas Raiders are hosting the LA Chargers. Chargers are coming in 3-point favorite. I think this will be a close game. I think the Chargers are a little bit better than what the Patriots were. I do like the Raiders in this game. with it being at home, I will money line. I will take the Raiders at the +3. Um, that may change before Sunday or before Monday night, but I do like the Raiders in this game. I may end up money lining that before the week's over. And the reason I don't like the two Sunday night games, the game I'd rather watch starts at 10 p.m. I can't stay up. I can't stay up. I'm old. I can't stay up at past 10 p.m. anymore. Um, I can't stay up and watch that game. It's just not going to happen. With that being said, I am going to wrap up this week's episode. Hopefully, BA feels a lot better next week and is able to join me. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you have anything you want us to discuss, email us at buckysportsshow@gmail.com. As always, enjoy the games.